Hey, this is Temi. Thanks once again for connecting. So, you know what? I thought I'm going to just create a short demo of how it's possible for you to launch your own, your very own Facebook ads, profitable Facebook ads, without having to log into the Facebook Ads Manager in less than 60 seconds. You're probably thinking, oh, that's so too good to be true. But guess what? It is. But I'm going to show you anyway. So I intend to use probably like maybe 10, 15, 15 minutes to be able to kind of go through step by step how that is possible. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, yes, how to launch your very own profitable Facebook ads without having to dive into the Facebook Ads Manager under 60 seconds. So, without further ado, what I'll do, I'm going to remove myself from the screen and I'm going to get started. So, let me see where I can remove here. Okay. All right. Okay. So, let me go to the next screen. So, again, the overall plan is just to show you how very possible it is for you to be able to, implement and actually launch your own very profitable Facebook ads all by yourself if you choose to. So, as an expert business, I'm sure you agree with me that to have a successful business, you need to have like inflow of qualified leads. They need to be able to see your offer and they need to be able to be convinced that your solution is what they need to fix their pain points, right? So you've probably, like me, just like me, tried to run Facebook ads all by yourself because, of course, I mean, with billions of people that use Facebook every day, no doubt you've gotten your ideal clients in droves on Facebook at any point in time. So how do we go about actually, getting their attention and making it a profitable process for us? Okay. So, I mean, when it comes to getting market qualified leads and turning them into like, sales qualified leads, there's got to be a process. A process has got to be, in place. Two things would happen, one or the other. One option is for you to go ahead and decide to, try to launch your own Facebook ads by yourselves, going into the Facebook ads manager, trying to figure out, the pixels, the Facebook ads, the creatives, testing, seeing which campaign is, running right, which one is, giving you the ROIs and all that complexities that kind of comes with having to deal with Facebook, right? And the second option, of course, is to, go over the agency route and get a marketing agency to help you. You're paying thousands of dollars per month to be able to, get some result in the way of leads that you'll have to follow up with and then eventually qualify and turn into a paid client. So either options, those are the two options I believe that, all of us as an expert business owner, as should I say, ventured or tried, whether one or the other or both. In my case, I've tried both. And I'm sure if you've tried one or the other, the significance, the ramifications of having to rely on somebody else to be able to kind of generate your market qualified leads. So what I will do before I actually show that step by step process, I want to go onto this third, um, how would I call it? My third page. And that, what you're seeing on the screen, kind of gives like an overview of what happens when you do a Facebook uh, ad. When you run a Facebook ad, the ultimate goal is for the right prospect, the right people to be able to see your content. That content could be in the form of an article, video, whatnot, that you run a Facebook ad to. And two things happens really. It's either, your campaign, your ad stops the scroll for a visitor enough for them to be like, okay, this sounds interesting. I'm going to opt in, right? And see what that campaign or what that ad is all about. Or the second way, should I say, the second option is they see the ad and they're like, oh, no, this is not for me. Or even if it's for them, maybe they're not really convinced enough from the campaign, from the Facebook ad they've seen that this offer or this solution you're presenting to them can indeed solve the problem. So you've got into two different options. The first option the first option is for them to say, yes, I'm going to become a lead. I'm going to give you my phone number, my email address, and and proceed from there. Or just like my cursor is showing, they bounce off without doing anything. So how do you, what do you do to make a Facebook ad strategy profitable for you? So, what happens when a visitor or a prospect decides to become a lead and give you their information for them, for you to follow up with them? What does that look like? Or if they haven't, taken you up on your offer and they haven't given you the phone number, the email, they haven't opted in, what happens? The second thing here that happens is that you follow them around in a nice way online. And when I say follow them online, I'm meaning that your ad keeps showing, following them online anywhere they go, whether they're on Google, whether, they're on some site, they need to be seeing your offer. So that kind of brings your offer top of mind to them that, oh, okay, maybe I need to check this out. So this is what we call retargeting. So you get to retarget them so that they see your offer again. They keep seeing different versions of your offer, either on the sidebar, the Facebook sidebar, the news feed, or anywhere on Google, anywhere online they see, they go to. And ultimately, the reason why we do retargeting, of course, is for them to come back and take the desired action we're wanting them to take, which of course is to opt in into your lead generation form and start that journey of becoming, a paid client. So on my next slide, I've just kind of summarized it in a simple way. So you see the problem? Not getting enough appointments or not getting enough market qualified leads to convert into sales qualified leads. And even when we do, what happens? How do we go about engaging them? How do we manage the pipeline so that we're not dropping the balls? How do we, what process do we have in place so that they become a qualified, sales lead, ultimately becoming a paid client? So the whole idea just here on the promise side is what you're seeing right now, being able to have a simple client acquisition system that allows you to be able to give your ideal prospect or ideal lead that streamlined, centralized journey, like intentional journey that gets them to do the action you're wanting them to do, which of course ultimately is for them to pick up the phone or submit their information and ultimately become your paid client. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go to the back end just to show you when I say that you launching your ad is as simple as, 1, 2, 3. Here at the back end, that is the back end of our platform. You see here where it says the Facebook ad status. So I've gone ahead. This is like a demo account. So, but then we have added our Facebook account. That's why, that's the reason it's showing green. If there's an issue, it's going to show red. So being here, launching your Facebook ad is as easy as just clicking on the launch new campaign, right? And then you see, I'm going to choose the insurance campaign as an example. Because what we've gone ahead to do at the back end is to go and create different highly proven converting ad copies that we've seen that's working right now. And how are we able to do that? We have access. We do have access with how would I call it? We've gotten access with our tools. We've gotten a special program that allows us to be able to see and review all the different ads that are on Facebook, on Google, and on Instagram, right? So you can see here on the screen, like, this particular one. So I've just kind of put just a few here as an example. This was, okay, this campaign started June 24th to 2022. And this on the left hand side, December 24, 2022. So that was just last month. So again, we are able, with our proprietary system, we are able to see ads from as far back as 3-4 years ago up till now, and it's always renewing in real time. So we use some of these ads, we check them and see the ones that are having a great result, i.e., in the form of the comments, the shares, the number of shares, the number of likes. I mean, for instance, this one for life insurance, 3.3K number of likes, 716 shares. So this is what we use to determine and go ahead to create our own ad copies for our different niches. So here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the insurance as an example in this demo. And I'm going to go for the health insurance, right? Which is, of course, a sub niche in the insurance industry. And if you see here, we've gone ahead to create like proven, just like I said, proven campaigns, ads campaigns. And we do split testing at all times. So basically, we've done all this for you. And all you need to do basically is as easy. Let me choose, let's go for this one. Choose this template, right? Once I choose it, I get the next option, the campaign type. For the campaign type, you've got 3 different options. The lead form is the form that you Facebook gives to you. And we use the lead form or the landing page. You can use the Facebook Messenger as well, depending on the goal and the objectives of your campaign. For instance, the lead form is what you see inside Facebook. And that allows your ideal leads not to have to leave Facebook. And of course, Facebook loves that, right? But then if you choose to do the landing page is whereby you've gotten like your sales funnel, like your landing page, your opt-in page funnel, that when somebody clicks on it, it takes them out of Facebook onto your landing page. So you've gotten all these different options. You just have to choose. But let's just say the lead form, the one Facebook gives us and provides. And then you choose your budget. Say, for instance, you've got a $20 budget per day. And then you add your website, right? And when it comes to the radius, when it comes to targeting, you've got different options. For a local business, of course, if you a local business wanting to target just within, your locality where you work, or maybe, maybe 50 miles or 40 miles radius, you're able to do it here, right? But if you want to go further, if you're wanting to, let me see here, hold on a second. Okay, so if you're wanting to expand your targeting, because we do have clients out of the country, right? So you have the option, the ability to be able to do that, and you choose which areas you wanting to target. I mean, how cool is that? And again, when it comes to the ad media, yes, we do supply. We supply the media template, but you have the option of using your own as well. Sometimes clients want to, try their own if they know that it's already converting, or they just want to, do that. But you have the option of using the ones we've kind of curated, remember, from our proprietary system that allows us to see all the different ads that are running not only on Facebook but on Instagram as well as on Google. So that choice is up to you, but then we help you with that decision as well if you'd like us to. So when it comes to the ad text, everything filled in for you, and all this can be changed. All this can be like, as you can see, all this can be modified depending, on your objectives. But again, you're not starting from, a blank plate. And then when it comes to the privacy policy, you just have to add your own privacy policy. I know some people do use their Facebook page, the Facebook page, as their private, the privacy policy. And then, of course, the pixel. With the pixel, as long as you have a pixel, if you're using a landing page, of course, it makes sense for you to have a pixel, because the pixel is what helps Facebook to help you know which type of audience to serve your campaign to, right? Just imagine Facebook with billions of people using it on a daily basis. It's not going to be exactly profitable for them to, or even possible for them to, serve your campaign in front of everybody. No, that's the reason why we need Pixel, so that Facebook will be able to use it to now go on Facebook to scout for those people that are, that show the characteristics, the criteria you've listed. And then they will even be able to help you do your retargeting very well, because they do it best. They know what they're doing, and we do trust them to, for the most part, in serving your campaigns in front of the right audience. Okay, and these pixels, this is our own internal ones that we use for our different projects. And that's it. So once you put all that in, guess what? All you need to do is launch the campaign. Everything gets handled at the back end. How easy is that? That is literally less than 60 seconds, right? Okay, so once that is done, yes, what I want to show you is what happens. What happens when it comes to the engagement? Say, for instance, someone, a prospect has become a lead, they've opted in and they want more. What happens? What we've gone ahead to do is to create triggers, what I like to describe as workflows. And I'm going to choose the middle one. I'm going to start with the middle one. I'm going to explain what all that means. So you see here, a Facebook lead submitted. So once a lead is submitted, a lead's information is submitted, an opportunity is created in the pipeline. We create different pipelines, right? And I'm going to show that to you as well in the inside the account. A pipeline, sorry, an opportunity becomes created, and then a notification, internal notification, goes to the assigned person in your company, maybe an agent that is assigned to the Facebook lead generation of the campaign, to let them know that, hey, you've just gotten a new lead opting in. How cool is that? And again, a Facebook lead tag gets, the lead gets tagged as a lead we got from Facebook. We wait 1 minute and an SMS message is sent to that lead, just like, an acknowledgement, thank you, to say, hey, thank you for filling out the form on Facebook. Let's get you set up, just like you're seeing on the screen. So after that, we've gone ahead to create what I like to call like an intentional workflow that gets triggered depending on the action taken by the lead. So if a lead ends up booking an appointment, nothing happens. We do have a series of like reminders, appointment reminders, appointment notification, just to help them in, to make sure that they are aware that they've booked an appointment. And we do series of different messaging to them just to increase the show up rate. Okay. And then when it comes to the second condition here, where it says condition, the bot timed out. So what happens, say a lead is, wanting to ask some questions. What we've gone ahead to do actually, when it comes to the flow, we've made it such that the conversation, the engagement between you and the lead would be between your time, your daily, how would I put it, 9 to 5, your work time. If you do 9 to 6, then this could be changed depending on the time, you operate. And then a call is given to you or someone on your team just to let them know that here, press any key, right? That you've gotten a lead that just opted in, press any key to connect with them. And the system now goes depending on your action. If if you are available and you press the key to get connected, the system now goes ahead to call that lead so that the two of you can now connect and, engage and talk on the phone, over the phone. How cool is that? Without you having to do anything. Say, for instance, you are not available, or the person assigned on your team is not available to take the call. No problem. The system waits another 30 minutes from the initial call and then sends that lead contact into a list called the manual call, the manual call list. Those are the lists that you'll have to physically follow up with, right? And then, as you can see, we've created like a series of messages to that lead, just again to help to ensure that they know that they've booked a time, and we're encouraging them to make a time so that they know that yes, we care about them. We not only care about them, but we want them to perform the action we want in them, which is, of course, to book an appointment or pick the phone and call you. So we've kind of structured it into series of messages up until, like, this 5 days of the week, 9 to 5, up until the lead does one or the other, two things, one or the other. Either they opt out or they call you, right? And follow up, take the action, call you, and see what you have to offer them. Okay. And then what we've gone ahead. So this is when it's like within your office hours, within your time, 9 to 5. So for instance, you got a lead over the weekend. We've programmed it in such a way that the leads get contacted and gets informed that your office is closed, but you are going to reach out to them first thing in the morning, right? And then once that message gets sent, we now put the lead back into the flow, the workflow, this very first one that now gives them like, interval messaging, just for them to know that, yes, they need to make an appointment and book a call. Okay. And then the third one, of course, is when a lead says something like, maybe, oh, I want to know more, something that the AI hasn't, because you've gotten different keywords. You've gotten like simple statements that we've programmed the AI to kind of get triggered on once they see that keyword or that, statement, those words. So if the lead ends up saying something out, apart from those keywords, guess what happens? They get a message. The lead gets a message to say, you know what? Let me get someone who can help you with this. That way, we are still in line to making the lead to be, to be like, yes, these people know what they're doing. And when it comes to the conversation, when it comes to the streamlining, the journey the lead is taking, When it comes to that, it feels very streamlined and centralized. And not only that, so once the message is sent to that lead that, we're going to get somebody to help them, an internal notification again kicks in and goes to either you or the assigned person on your team that, hey, this is what's happening. Again, it's all about the engagement, making sure that the engagement is on point so that there's no chance to drop the ball. Okay, so that's what we've done in this instance. So let me go back and show you the appointment reminder and the schedule. So once a lead decides to book a call on your calendar, of course, they get removed from all the workflows because at the end of the day, they've done the action we're wanting them to do, right? And then they get a confirmation email and a series of that actually. They get the confirmation email up until like 10 minutes, both in the form of emails and text messages, up until we've done it for up until like 10 minutes before the actual appointment is to take place. Again, all this series of actions is such as to make sure to have a high show up rate, because when you have a high show up rate, if you know how to close well, you're going to have a high conversion rate. And that's exactly what we've gone ahead to do. And let's see, what else do I want to show? Okay, so the emails, just wanting to show you the different emails. Again, these are the emails, like, just to remind them, help to remind them that, hey, you've got an appointment booked. Please show up. We're looking forward to seeing you. Right. And then the pipeline. So just I mentioned earlier, when it comes to the opportunities, we create opportunities for the pipeline. And this is what it looks like when it comes to the stages, the series of stages your prospect or lead is going to go through. And you are able to see the movement from one to the other, from one stage to the other, up until the appointment is made, and then, a sale is made. And not only that, the system, the way we've done it, is to help you have a visual when it comes to your pipeline, to be able to have a visual, how would I put it? To be able to see what you have in your pipeline, both the monetary value as well as the movement of the different leads within your pipeline. Again, a lot of people, a lot of businesses love that, being able to have that visual. So that way they're able to know where to assign and allocate, different resources, profit generating resources that is going to help move, their company's bottom line. So that is what I have. What else do I want to show you? So going back to my slide here, just again, like an overview of the framework. I hope that you're able to see here, like, what needs to be done, how easy it is right now for you to be able to, create a profitable Facebook campaign, your very own, without having to like either get confused with all the complexity of, actually physically going into the Facebook ads manager, or better still, having to spend thousands of dollars per month on an agency, right? Being able to kind of cut the middleman out. That is what we intend for this to be, for you to be able to have that option to either do it yourself, knowing fully well that you can, or choose an agency. But then you have to bear in mind, just imagine the thousands of dollars you're saving that you can actually put back in your business. Maybe, put back in your budget, your Facebook ads budget, so that you can have a lot more market qualified leads converting to, sales qualified leads. That is going to increase your profitability and being, you being able to accomplish whatever it is, whether saving for your kids' colleges or traveling, and doing what you actually love to do. So I hope this short presentation has kind of given you an overview of how very possible it is. Just, less than 60 seconds to be able to launch your very own, you know, profitable Facebook ads campaign. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add like my calendar here, and you tell me, what do you think about this? Do you think this is doable? And if it is, are you ready? Let's chat. Thank you so much. And I look forward to talking to you actually. Have a lovely day and you stay safe. Take care.